Hey, welcome back to medicine. This is the quick version of the controlled articular rotations video. So we're going to get right into it and go through it as fast as possible, and hoping that this can be an audio download or even a video that you try to do, as many days a week as you could possibly do. So starting with the feet, make your feet about hip distance apart, standing. You can do the feet one-on-one if you want to. So starting with the big toe, firmly root your entire foot into the ground and the four little toes and start to lift the big toe off the ground, squeeze, irradiate your body, and slowly lower the toe back down. Keep irradiating and lifting the toe and setting it back down. Continue this. Moving on to the toes. Push the big toe down and lift all four little toes up, and then slowly lower one toe at a time if you can. Lift all of them up. Irradiate the body, belly button in the spine, engage in the arms, ground through the legs. Keep going. Lifting the toes as high as they'll possibly go, and with control, setting them down, especially if you can do one at a time. Control it. Keep going. All right, that's it for the feet. Moving on to the ankles. Come sitting down. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Feet are about 2 feet apart. Knees and shins are pointing straight up to the ceiling. That's important. Hold that position. Point the toes or the feet, the ankles, as firmly as you can, and start rolling the toes inward to begin your rotation. Keeping the feet pulled in, flex at the ankles. Remember, the knee and the shin stays turned up. And then begin to rotate that flex foot outward. And when you can't flex out anymore, begin to point. Come back around and make another rotation. Irradiate your body. Push your legs into the ground and squeeze the abdomen and the arms. Go back the opposite direction by letting the toes turn outward. Flex and pull inward. Rotate down to pointing the feet. Another rotation just like that. Watch the knees, watch the shins. Point them up. Okay, knees. Drop back onto your forearms. Bend your left knee. Plant your left foot. Bend your right knee. Hover your right foot. Keep the right knee right where it is in position, just pointing at the ceiling. Point the right toes. Begin to roll the toes inward so that your whole foot is rolling in, rotating in. Then straighten the knee as you continue to flex and rotate the foot in. Pull and draw the top of the foot towards the shin and rotate the outer edge of the foot out as you begin to bend the knee. When you get to that complete flexion of the knee, start to point the foot again and do another rotation. Once you finish this rotation, go in the opposite direction. Turn the toes outward, pointing, then flexing. Hold that flex foot turned out and straighten the knee. Flex the foot, the top of the foot towards the shin, and rotate around. One more time in that direction. Irradiate your body. Pull the belly button in. Squeeze the arms. When you're finished with that rotation, set the right foot down. Lift the left foot up. Left knee points to the ceiling. Point the left foot, turn the toes in, and begin the rotation on this knee. Remember, you're trying to reach the fullest possible range of motion that you have in this rotation. So the irradiating the body is so that you can squeeze and put as much energy and effort into finding that end range of motion as is possible. Once you get back around to this rotation, start going the other direction 2 times. So the toes point and then rotate out. Flex and straighten the knee. Keep the ankle flexed as you begin to bend the knee again. Do another rotation just like that. Okay, come onto your hands and your knees. A little bit different than the other video. I'm just going to do the hips on the hands and knees. So looking straight down, you have a nice neutral spine. Pull your right knee into your chest. Then you're going to take the right knee out towards the right. Keep the foot at the same height as the right knee. Then rotate the foot. Rotate at the hip, but the foot lifts up towards the sky as you draw and rotate the knee back behind you, lifting the knee and the foot high. Then release it down to the earth and pull the right knee back into the chest. And rotate out. Hips are still facing the ground. The right knee and right foot are out to the right. Just the foot raises. And rotate the knee back. Knee down. Go back the way you just came. Knee up behind you and the foot up. Keep the foot in the air and draw the knee out to the right. Then bring the foot to knee height and the right knee into the chest. Release. One more time like that. Knee back, foot up. Foot stays up, knee out to the right. Foot comes down, knee into chest. Release. Left side, left knee into the chest. And out to the left. Just the foot lifts, knee stays high. And rotate the leg around behind you, knee high, foot high. Release the knee down to the earth and pull it into your chest. Try to irradiate here. Left foot up. Keep rotating, knee back, foot up. Take it down. Back the way you just came. Knee back, foot up. Knee and foot out to the side. Foot stays higher than the knee. Rotate the ankle down. Knee comes into the chest. One more rotation like that. Lower the knee. Keep it going back. Foot up in the sky behind you. Knee and ankle out to the left. Foot high. Foot low. Knee to chest. And release. So moving right into the spine. Since we're already on all fours, this will be perfect. So it's like cat-cow again. Segmented version of cat-cow. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. At the base of the tailbone, that's where we're going to start each of these little exercises here. So start at the base of the tailbone and go into cat pose by curving the tailbone down. And as if someone's just, or you are just walking up your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keep curving the spine as much as it'll go until you're all the way up to your spine at your neck in cat. Then let's drop back into cow. Start with the tailbone, the base of your spine. Irradiate, focus. This should be very challenging. From cow back into cat, start with the tailbone. And last time into cow, tailbone first. push the tops of your feet down. Try to move one vertebrae at a time. Release when you're done with cow. Moving into the shoulders, come standing. Start with the big circular arm rotations. So you take your feet about hip distance, maybe a little wider. If you can stand with your right side about 2 feet from a wall, then that'll help you. Then looking forward, just start to squeeze and ground down into your feet. So your feet are just trying to drill through the ground underneath you. This is how we irradiate. Pull the belly button into the spine. Squeeze the left fist, left arm. Drop the right fingertips down as low as they'll go towards your feet. And then start circling your arm forward so the fingertips draw forward and down. Then straight forward, or making a huge rotation with the arm. Fingertips stretch forward and up. Chest doesn't move, and you're irradiating this whole time. Fingers reach up, 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 and now back. And you'll have to start to rotate the palm out to keep this rotation going. Don't touch the wall. Keep rotating the palm all the way down until it's facing outward and your arm comes down by your side. Do it again, the same rotation. Turn the palm in, fingers down and forward, forward and up. Irradiate your body. You are stretching your fingertips farther than you think you could possibly do in one rotation. Just stretch and reach like you're trying to reach your max range of motion. Once you get to the bottom and your arm is down by your side, palms facing the wall or away from you, go back the way you came. So the arm starts to go back. You'll have to rotate the palm when it's time. Arm stretches all the way up. Don't touch the wall. Fingertips stretch up and forward. Don't give up and don't stop irradiating. Forward and down. One more rotation, turn the palm out, start to go back. And when you keep getting to the bottom, don't stop irradiating, don't stop reaching, and finish strong. Other arm, I'll just stay like this just in case you're watching the video. Drop the fingertips down towards the floor. Irradiate your right arm, belly in, legs ground down. Let the left fingertips start to rotate forward and down, then straight forward as far as your fingertips could reach without your chest moving. Up. Back, let your palm rotate facing out, and it's going to rotate all the way around till it's facing out with your arm down by your side. And do another rotation. Palm turns in, fingertips down and forward, forward and up, straight up, then up and back. Palm turns, pull in. Like you're not going to touch the wall. Pull in, pull in, pull in. Greatest range of motion. Go back the way you just came. Palms facing out. Do another rotation on this side on your own. Next shoulder rotation will just be on the shoulder blades. So back to the right side. I'm just going to turn so you could see better. The right arm. In this version, we'll take the arm straight out in front of you so that the hand's like at the same height as the shoulder. Feet are hip distance apart. Ground into your legs. Irradiate. Find the strength to continue to irradiate your body. Left arm. Pull the belly button into the spine. And watch your shoulder blade. We're trying to only move the shoulder blade. Stretch the shoulder blade onto like your side of your back as you reach your fingertips forward in front of you. Keeping the fingertips reaching as far forward as they'll go, begin to draw the shoulder up towards your ear. The shoulder blade is what you're focused on. Once the shoulder is all the way up at your ear, you have to start to roll it back. The shoulder blade comes back onto your back. Then you want to slide the shoulder blade down your back, like you're just going to tuck it right into your back pocket. Once you get to the base, you'll need to bring the shoulder blade forward again, stretching the fingertips in front of you. Do another rotation, shoulder blade up at your ear. Just do it on your own pace. Go slow, irradiate your body. Once you come back around to the front and you're reaching your fingertips forward, begin to drop the fingertips down now. Shoulder blade down and forward. Once it can't go down anymore, then bring it onto the back, squeeze, and go up, up and back. Another rotation just like that. Okay, release that arm. Let's do the other arm. You may have noticed by now that all this clenching and stuff might make you make weird faces. Let the weird faces happen. You know what the best part is about this being a home practice? This makes me fart. So you can fart at home by yourself. Perfect, huh? Left arm. Take your left arm straight out. This is a true testament if anyone actually watches or listens to my videos. Stretch your left fingertips forward. Just the shoulder blade's going to move. Reach the fingertips forward, but slide the shoulder up towards your left ear. Squeeze it into the ear. Then it starts to roll back. Shoulder blade rolls back onto your back. Then tuck it down into your back left pocket. Once it's down, bring it forward onto the side of the body. Stretch your fingertips forward and come back up. Irradiate. Watch the other shoulder. Is it trying to help and squeeze and shrug in? Go back the way you came once your fingertips are stretching forward. So go down. Then your shoulder blade comes back and down. And then up your back. Keep pulling it back. And then go up, shoulder into your ear. And then roll that shoulder blade back around to the side. Fingertips stretch forward and lower. Last one in the shoulders. Right arm straight out to the right. Hand is at shoulder height, like a half T. And just start to rotate the palm facing upward. Hand stays right at shoulder height. And then keep rotating the palm as far back or up or back, whichever way it's going to face. Squeeze. Start to go back in the opposite direction. Rotating the palm down first. Irradiate your body here. And then facing back, and then maybe even turning to face upward at the end of this rotation. Back the way you came. Palm comes facing down. Then forward. Then up. Irradiate. Squeeze. Find your fullest range of motion. Keep going. Back. Palms down. Turning. Palms facing back, and then maybe even up. Squeeze. Don't let your chest cave forward. And then bring the palm facing down. And release. Left arm. Stretch it out. Palms down to start. Start to turn the palm facing up. Once you've reached your fullest expression on the up, go back down. Keep rotating the palm back. Maybe even up at the end range of motion. Squeeze. Keep going. Continuous. Back, palm down. forward, up, and back, forward, down, back. Come back to where you started, palm facing down, and release. Elbows. Turn your palms facing in front of you, elbow creases forward. Tuck your elbows into your low side ribs. Bring your wrists up to shoulder height like you have trays in either one of your hands, but make a fist. Palms still face the sky. Breathe in and draw the backs of your hands down towards the ground. And let's start the rotation. Pull the fist into really tight fists as you draw the hands over top of the wrist and pull the palms down into the wrist. Palms come in towards your chest, cross in front of the chest. Reach down, squeeze as you keep rotating the palms outward. Your elbow bend is facing outward. Let's go back. Backs of the wrists come together, crossed in front of your belly button. When you get to the top and you have to unfold, do the hands, the wrists, or the hands lift over the wrists and draw back. Let's do it again. Hands over top of the wrists, pulling forward. Now into the chest. Elbows stay glued to your sides. Finish the rotation, arms reaching down, wrists pulling in. Come back. Palms face up, squeeze, and release. I'll finish in a seated position. If you don't want to sit, don't sit. Wrists. Taking your arms out in front of you, draw your palms facing up, and then keep stretching your fingertips down so the palms face forward. Begin to make fists, starting with that joint closest to your fingertips. Roll the fist all the way up, pulling the palm into the inner wrist, and rotate the fingers in towards one another, down towards the floor, and then outward. Squeeze as far out as you can, turn those fingers, and come back in the opposite direction. Fingers down, fingers in, up, and then you have to let the hands come back over top of the wrists. Unclench the hands, stretch the fingertips up and facing forward, the palms facing forward. Again, fingertips, pull in, make your fists over top of the wrists, fingertips turn in. Squeeze the palms into the wrists, hard as you can. Keep rotating till the fingers are reaching up and out. And let's go back the way you came. Palms facing upward as you unwrap the fists. Stretch the fingertips down, hold, and release. Hands on the floor or on a desk. Stretch out the fingers. Do 2 rotations with your pointer finger in the same direction. Push the palms down, push the other 4 fingers down firmly. And after you finish your 2 rotations in one direction, go in the opposite direction. Set that pinky down as far over towards the thumb as you can get it and start rotating your middle finger. Same way, 2 times in the same direction. Push the palms and the fingers down, irradiate your body, lift those fingers as high as they will go. Go the opposite direction once you do your 2. Moving on to the ring finger when you finish your rotations with the middle finger. 2 times each direction. So just start going twice in one direction. Finish the ring finger, and again, the pinky 2 times in each direction. Push the other 4 fingers down and the palm down. Okay, last joint will be the neck. Drop your head back towards your spine. Lift your heart up so you're sitting up really tall or standing up tall. Really draw the back of the head down into the spine. Begin to roll the back of the head towards the right shoulder blade. Pull it down. Then the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep pulling down. Let it crunch and pop and grind. Just keep moving it, rotating the chin down towards the right armpit. Chin to chest. Keep going. Cheek towards the left armpit. Ear to shoulder. Pull it down. Back of the head to the left shoulder blade. Straight back. Let's go the opposite direction you just came from. So go towards the left shoulder blade. Left ear, left shoulder. Irradiate, really pull. Move through your greatest range of motion right here, right now. Moving all the way through, chin to chest. Keep going. Finish the circle. Finish the rotation in the opposite direction. And release when you get your head dropped back. That's it. I have no idea if that was 20 minutes. I hope it was. It might have been 30. Anyway, that's cars as fast as I can kind of do them. You can skip certain joints depending on what you need, but try to move your joints every day. And thanks for joining me. See ya.